Digital artifacts, designing documents supporting your digital artifact. Here we're going to go through different examples of document designs and documents that will support your topic for your multi-genre project. You'll see here in the middle, we've got I want you to track Bigfoot. So it's the iconic Uncle Sam poster, I want you. It was used as propaganda to join the army. And here it is, the Uncle Sam, I want you to track Bigfoot digital artifact. The second one up in the top is Skull and Crossbones. It is a word cloud. I took one of the paragraphs that I used in my Cornstalk's Curse essay that you saw a sample of, I believe in week 4, and I inputted the words and it generated the skull and crossbones to create the word cloud, another digital artifact. And then on the bottom, this is actually a meme. I'm going to talk about memes near the end of the presentation, but this is a meme that I created for my blog. This document serves two purposes. One, it is a document talking about color design, crayon, and the letter corresponds to a color, which gives you information about the color and the uses for it. Next, it will show you actually visually how you can use color into your documents. There are rules for document design, and your textbook actually has a chapter discussing document design, and there are a lot of videos and resources online. Basically, pay close attention to spelling, pay close attention to color, organization, how your fonts look, because you're also trying to create a persuasive document. And so we have here from Bellows College, the color wheel, with crayon tip, talking about the different colors and their purposes. There are loads of options for you to use. There's online tools, there's online apps that you can use. And again, I'm not asking you to purchase anything. You do not have to register for anything, have an account. You may use free accounts or their trial runs, and all that's fine. But you'll see here that these Polaroid pictures actually have meaning, and they represent different types of genres for the multi-genre project. And so the one online tools we'll look at and the online options we'll look at next. But then we have up in the upper corner, we have, that's actually my daughter. We were doing a photo shoot at a haunted house for a television show, and so she was the actress that was portraying the ghost, and so that's one of the pictures from it. Below her is a picture of the Mothman statue in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And then over on the right-hand side is a close-up of the Men in Black. So you do have a wide variety of apps for creating multimodal text. This graphic is a few years old, and so some of them may not be available. Some of them, the prices might have gone up. Some of them might have gone down. They might be free now, but check them out and see. And again, anything that you use, anything that you create something in, make sure that you make it the best that it can be, the most professional that it can be, and then place that app onto your resume so that you let potential employers know that you know something beyond just Word and Excel. Here's an infographic that discusses core student apps. And so again, some of these may not be available. However, it gives you the apps and their purposes, what you can do with them. And again, the ones that are free, they actually denote that they're free. Some of them do charge money for you to purchase the app. You may already have some of these apps. Last week I showed you a couple of infographics from the life hacks, and so I'm going to show you some more here, but this actually is a graphic talking about how to make an effective infographic. And so here are 5 tips for creating that infographic. The first tip is to create or to choose, select one thing, one goal. What do you want to communicate? And stay focused, stay on track to that. Then use graphics and visuals to support that one goal. And remember, we are a visual society, right? 90% of the information absorbed is visually absorbed. And so go out, go to Google, Google Images. I'm not asking you to create images. You can go out and use them. I'm not asking for you to create a works cited. Find the images to input into your infographic. And then stick to a color palette. The different various programs on creating infographics will suggest color palettes. Go through and pick them. Use the palettes that they have already pre-designed because those they have found have been successful. However, a palette you like might not be appropriate for the topic. So ask some friends what colors they like and then go with that. Your information is horizontal data, right? It starts at the top and works its way down. You're going to keep it short and sweet. So here is an infographic, Our Future Demands STEM. And so it's talking about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it's talking about it in terms of jobs. So 80% of the jobs in the next decade will require technology skills. And then below it, you'll see 16% of bachelor degrees in 2020 will specialize in STEM. Man, we're there, right? Look at your degree program. And then it talks about positive aspects of STEM learning in early education. This next graphic actually is a graphic talking about graduate school. Graduate school isn't for everybody. However, when you look at this graphic, it talks about the different degree programs that you're in, which ones or how many go on and apply. And again, this is an older graphic. 2013 is the data that they're using. But they aren't so special anymore. A lot of people have graduate degrees. However, you don't need a graduate degree in a lot of the programs you're going into. And so this graphic actually talks about it. It's a pretty good graphic. This next graphic should be very interesting to all of you. And again, it's a visual representation of a lot of information. And it's college majors, the highest starting wages. And this is as of 2015. So median annual wages for architecture and engineering majors, and this is undergraduate, $50,000. You'll see that all majors, the median average is $33,000. However, the one you should be looking at is the one in Marigold down in the bottom, high school graduate, $22,000. So when you're having those days when you're frustrated, you're struggling, you've got the end of the semester, pull this graphic out and reassure yourself that you are here for a reason. Memes. Oh, my stars, who doesn't like a good meme? I love creating memes, and I like doing them because they're easy to create. I find an image, I find some text, I put it together. It provides a lot of information in a visual format, and they're very popular. So I'm a blogger. I blog as thehauntedlibrarian.com, and so I'll go through phases where I will create memes like weekly and post them. And then I get out of the phase and then write some essays and post those. But memes are they're just fun. So here's the meme that I did for Mothman. It's cut off to include into the PowerPoint, but we've got some text. We've got the background is that silver kind of alien feel. At least that's how I felt when I saw it. And then we've got Mothman statue in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. This is another meme that I created when I was putting together prison ghost stories, and I visited the Atlanta prison farm, which sadly burned down shortly after I visited it. And it was actually a large piece of property where back in the day prisoners actually worked. And so they would have barber shops, they would have laundry facilities, they would have farm area and everything. And it closed down. And this is a picture that I took from the laundry facility. So this would be the dryers that were in it. And this was a cover for the Prison Ghost Stories. This is a meme. It has a animation in it, and it's Mothman Museum, and we see the man in black over to the right hand side, and it's to entice you to visit, see yourself there at the Mothman Museum. There are different genres and different artifacts that you can create. The postcard in the middle of the screen, the bat with the wings with Mothman, it's actually a postcard, a very simple woodcut postcard that I purchased at Dragon Con. The image in the middle, THL, is my logo, the Haunted Librarian, on text. And then in the lower hand corner is my daughter standing before the Mothman statue in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. There are so many things for you to do. The key, though, is to start early. Don't do this the night before it's due. And it's just a fantastic project, and it's a great distraction, but stay organized, figure out what you're going to do. If you're not sure if your item, your artifact is persuasive, email it to me. I will definitely give you some feedback. But go out and create some fantastic multi-genre digital artifacts. Thanks.